What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on PrizePicks. This time we've got plays for Saturday, August the 17th, and we have got a massive slate in the NFL preseason. So many plays available right now, and we are going to be locking them in. So I'll show you guys two-mans that I like in this video, and as you guys can see, the lines are moving all over the place. The lines makers are really rushing to get these lines up, and they are moving them around when people start locking in the plays, when people get the value. And we're recording this pretty early, so I'm going to show you guys which value to take before we get into this. We are going to go ahead and check the recap for today. So there were a couple VIP plays up there, and then this was one as well we locked in with the discount. This is a soccer play, and as long as Arsenal does not score 3 goals, which is pretty rare, we will cash that out for $75. And then we're going to go to past lineups just to see how we've been doing recently. This was the preseason play / CFL for Thursday. It did end up barely missing. And then this was the one that, man, it was super close. We lost by like 7 yards here, maybe. It was like, and that was 5x payouts. But we did hit the preseason slip. We have been pretty consistent with the ones in the NFL. It's just the other stuff that has been a problem. If you guys scroll down a little bit more, 2 out of 3 on the preseason. And then this was last weekend. Last weekend we went absolutely crazy. This was our $100 win, and then we've been pretty consistent with the 2-mans as well. This was another 2-man. Should have been a 5x, but Black Shoe did not end up playing. Anyways, we're going to get into the bets for today, and the first player we're going to go ahead and take is basically the lock of the day. Josh Allen under 75.5 passing yards. So the reason we're taking Josh Allen under here is because usually Josh Allen is a starting quarterback. Of course, he gets tons and tons of passing yards, but this is preseason. You guys want to see what happened last time the Bills went out there in preseason? They lost 30-36 to the Chicago Bears. Of course, teams are not taking preseason seriously, and they're not putting out their starting quarterback for that long. We can see Josh Allen right here. He only threw the ball 3 times, and he got 22 yards. Now, and we took his under there last weekend when his line was around 50. Now they bumped his line to 75. He cannot be playing that much more, and also they're playing the Steelers, arguably significantly better defense than the Chicago Bears. So we are going to be taking Josh Allen's under right here. And then if you guys want to go over receiving yards and you want to try to pair it up, I would not hate pairing it up with another one. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they have the player that I want, which is Khalil Shakir out there. They've got Tyrell Shavers, Quinton Morris, and KJ Hamler. These guys are not going to come off the field when Josh Allen does, because Josh Allen's a starter, like first string. These guys are definitely not first string, so they'll keep playing, and they might actually hit their lines, even though if Josh Allen doesn't. So the next player we're going to go ahead and take is this man right here, Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams over 58.5 pass yards. This line has been jumping ever since the line dropped. I think it started around 55, and now it's already 58. It's only been like 10 minutes since that line dropped. So they are rising this line really fast. They know the over is very valuable here. And if you guys want to go over, we can see, actually the Bears played the Bills last week, so we can see what Caleb Williams did. He only threw the ball 7 times with 4 completions, but one of them was massive completion to DeAndre Swift right here for 40 yards. So if he does that again, he's almost cashed out the line in one throw. He ended the game with 95 yards, and this line is at 58.5. So this is definitely an over right here. Caleb Williams is probably going to start the game for them. He's definitely a better quarterback than any of these 3 guys, and they do want him to get out there and get some game time in. So they might play him for a whole quarter, maybe even more than that, in which case we are going to be taking this over, and we are hopefully going to be seeing the green on this screen. So we're going to go ahead and lock that in right here. That is a 3x play. And before we get into the next play, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the VIP. Some big stuff has been happening. So I'm going to go over to the winnable right here. Of course, everybody who doesn't know, you can hop on the winnable for completely free. I send out a bunch of free picks right here every single day. So if you guys are not on the winnable, that link is in the description. It's winnable.com/bam. Please hop on the free plan. You will make, well, I would say you'll make your money back, but you're not paying any money. So it's super valuable. You're going to get plays from me every single day. And basically, when I don't have time to record a video, I can just lock into play on my phone, take a screenshot, and it's sent to you guys on the winnable. So that's why this is super valuable, and you guys need to be here. And the next thing we need to talk about is this full season pass. So 7-month pass. I've lowered the prices on all of my plans temporarily because I know you guys, if you're watching this video, if you're in the preseason watching this video, you are a real one. There's going to be a lot of people coming to the channel watching it during NFL Week 1 and throughout the rest of the football season. They are not going to be getting access to the same kind of price point that you guys are getting access to. So $5.97 right here for 7 whole months of picks. This is a crazy deal, and you're not going to get this really anywhere else. There are other people charging thousands and thousands of dollars for a 7-month pass. I know you guys. I know more affordable price point is right here, and even more affordable than that is a monthly plan. So you guys can see if you use Affirm, Klarna, or Afterpay, you can lock in this 7-month pass for basically just 50 bucks a month. So if you want, you can take that for 50 bucks a month. And when you're locking in plays for even if you're just a $10 better, 50 bucks a month, that you're going to be making your money back like crazy. If you're a $100 better, you might as well just buy the whole thing straight up, because 600 bucks to make that back over the time span of 7 months, that's definitely going to happen. NFL is my best sport. College football is the most valuable sport out there. And we're just going to make a ton of money this football season. If you guys aren't so sure about that, do hop on the free plan. I'll put that link in the description, and you guys can check out both of them right there. Now let's get back into the plays for the day. We're going to clear that slate real quick, and we are going to hop back into this. So we've got a lot of cool plays here. Unfortunately, I wanted to take Patrick Mahomes. I do really like his slip right there, but they did take it down. And PrizePicks just has been taking down a lot of these lines recently because they know there's a lot of value in these. And they know it's a preseason line, so they can get away with taking them down. And nobody is going to hate them for it. But the play we do like here is Dorian Thompson-Robinson over 95.5 passing yards. We can go ahead and see how did he do last weekend. And yeah, he played one hell of a game. 14 of 18 and 134 yards. So if he's getting 134 yards against the Packers, against the Minnesota Vikings, he definitely can hit this line of 96. So we're taking this over here. He played a crazy game last week, and if we're just going to ride the hot hand right here. If he had a good game last week, odds are he's going to have a really good game this week. So Vikings versus Browns, we're taking the Browns quarterback over. Also, because he's playing 2 quarters, a lot of you guys maybe not understand this, but the second quarter and the fourth quarter are the most valuable quarters for quarterbacks to get passing yards. That's because you might find yourself in a 2-minute drill. If there's 2 minutes left on the clock, you're backed up at your own 20, and you need to get passing yards, they're not going to run the ball. So if he's out there in the second quarter, you can definitely rack up a bunch of passing yards right there. And the next player we're going to take is actually going to be an under. And yeah, this one is, it might feel weird to take his under because we usually do spam this man's over, and it is CJ Stroud. The reason I'm taking CJ Stroud's under is because he's by far and away the starter for this team. They're playing against the Giants in this preseason bout, and we can go ahead and see how did he do last weekend. Let's see if I can find it. And of course, Davis Mills, Case Keenum, and Tim Boyle all got way more reps in than CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud managed to rack up 41 yards despite only getting 2 completions, which is honestly super impressive. But if something like that happens again, there's no way he's going to hit this line of 55.5. The reason that PrizePicks set these lines so high is because they know that casuals are going on their app and going, CJ Stroud to get 60 yards, that's a lock. I know this man is next level. So they lock in CJ Stroud to go over. If they put this line at 20 yards, people are going to be skeptical. But this line is just calling out to go under right here. If the Texans are playing a 4-quarterback system, CJ Stroud's going to get the first quarter. We just talked about this. First quarter is not very valuable. A lot more running plays in the first quarter than the second, than the fourth. So we are going to lock in CJ Stroud's under and DTR's over right there. So those are our 2 plays for the day. Let me go back to lineups. These are our 2 plays for the day. We've got Browns quarterback over, Houston quarterback under, Buffalo quarterback under, and Chicago quarterback over. So check out the winnable one more time, guys. Hop on the free plan if nothing else. You got to get this free plan in there, and I'm sending out tons and tons of plays to you guys just for free every single day. That's all I got for the video. Good luck with our bets, and I'll see you in the next one.